Yo, what is up everyone? It's Raichu the Great here with this special announcement video. And I know it's ironic, my name's Raichu the Great, I'm using a Pikachu plush. I actually do have a Raichu plush for like 4 years now, but I just use this one because it's become like a staple on my channel and the OG subscribers remember it. Also, peep the nice mood lighting setup. We have like this rainbow, have the LEDs on a nice honey yellow orange. Anyways, it is September 21st, 2022, the final day of summer in the United States, or the Northern Hemisphere, but I live in the United States. And it has ended off amazingly because guess who got VIP tickets for Eden? This is something I've been waiting for years. I'm gonna do a little bit of story time. So I started listening to Eden in January 2018. I was already into like some artists that sounded like him already, or artists that he worked with, like Crywolf. I got the Suicide Sheep upload of Wake Up on my YouTube recommendeds like a week after Vertigo came out, and I listened to it and I'm like, this is amazing, and I was crying because the song was so sad. And then Gravity was up next and I listened to Gravity and I was like sobbing my eyes out, and I'm like, this song is so sad but I love it so much, and I was crying. It was like 2 a.m. on like a weekend. And then the next song I listened to was Circles, and I'm like, yep, I'm a fan of him, and here we are almost 5 years later. I missed 2 tours, well 3 actually, while being a fan of him. The first tour that I missed was Vertigo. It was because when he announced Vertigo World Tour, it was in 2018, but I was 13 at the time because I was born late in the year. My birthday's a September birthday, and I couldn't go because I had school and stuff, and there was no way of me like convincing my mom to like take me to like the show out of state and stuff. And then same in 2020 for the No Future tour. I couldn't go either because of school and stuff and just like money, whatever. And the ironic thing about that tour is that it lived up to its own name. There were 2 shows that happened, one in Dublin, because, you know, it's Eden's hometown. He usually always does that as the first show, but this time it's different. I'm gonna talk about that later. And then the second show, I believe, was either in London or Manchester. It was a UK show. But then the tour had to be canceled, or I guess you could say it had no future. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not that funny. But the tour got canceled because of Corona. And I'm pretty sure it was actually the last operating tour in Europe before Corona. And then there was the end credits anniversary tour that happened, like the mini tour with like 4 shows, I think it was. December 2021, January 2022. I couldn't go to that because I couldn't get tickets and stuff. And by the time the tour was happening, I was taking my finals of my senior year of high school. And I love Eden, but like, what was more important? Yeah, my finals. Especially for my biology class that I barely passed, and that was the only C I got in my entire high school career was in biology. That class was horrible, but at least I passed it. And I also still got number 3 in my class, and I was number 1 for most of the year, so yeah. Then this tour, I was genuinely expecting him to announce the tour in either October or like November or something, because he said he's having surgery on October 12th, which I really hope he'll be okay from, and that's nothing like too serious. I was expecting him to announce it after he recovered, but he just announced it yesterday. He announced the tour literally just yesterday. He gave out the dates. The album that just came out for this tour is In Case You Missed It, which came out on September 9th, and the tour was just announced yesterday, September 20th. And he was actually teasing the tour during the Queen's funeral on Monday because he's Irish. Yeah, you know how Ireland feels about her. Yeah, he was teasing the tour during that to do a little bit of trolling. And then he officially announced all the dates on yesterday, and then today the pre-sale happened. And yesterday I was kind of scared and like kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to get tickets because of the timing of the announcement. But I texted my mom, like, I sent, like, the message, like, Eden, like, because I'm signed up for his texting, hey, this is, like, the tour dates. And I'm, like, I texted my mom, like, while she was out, I'm, like, Mom, this is probably bad time, but we need to talk whenever you're ready. And instead of my mom being, like, yeah, when I get home, she was, like, when are the dates? Literally, I love her so much. And that's another thing I'm gonna get into later too. My mom was like, okay, when are the dates? Originally, I was gonna go to Los Angeles, and then I was gonna go to San Diego, but we finally landed on Phoenix, Arizona. And this is very, very important. So I was gonna have to travel out of state anyway. John is not coming even to my state, so I was gonna have to travel out of state anyway. This is what I was expecting. But yeah, this is important because remember how I said like Dublin's usually a staple? He changed up this tour. There is no Ireland. I think I know why, because the last concert he did in Dublin, like he did one of the listening parties for In Case You Missed It in Dublin, but the last concert he had for No Future Tour, everyone was so disrespectful in the crowd. The Catching Feelings song, I know the actual title of it. I'm just calling it Catching Feelings because I'm pretty sure YouTube's gonna strike me if I say the actual title of it. Actually, his creative manager, Alex Burdoff, died in 2019 from a disease. I forgot which one it was, but he had a disease and he died. And Eden was very close friends with him too, along with being his marketing manager. So he was obviously very affected by this. Like, No Future is even dedicated to Alex. And he was talking about how Alex's family actually wanted him to perform Catching Feelings at the funeral. And that's why that he was performing that song again, because he usually doesn't like to perform older songs and stuff, but he's starting to be less precious about it. And yeah, that's why that song is very special to him. And people were like shouting during that part. Like, you can see it like in the No Future Tour, like Dublin footage is all on YouTube, the entire show. It's horrible. And John like literally had to tell them to quiet on stage. And also this whole album is about how he feels like really out of place on Dublin and how he felt like he never fit in over there. And now he lives in London. Literally one of the main lyrics in Call Me Back is "Nowhere feels like home." Yeah, take that for what you will. But because he's not going to Dublin, he's actually doing like North America first. And guess what Phoenix is? Opening show. I have VIP meet and greet. I have 2. I'm going with my mom to Phoenix too. You might be like, wait, Pia, you're 18. Why are you going to a concert with your mom? 1, she's my best friend. 2, she actually likes Eden. I got her into his music. She has not listened to the entirety of In Case You Missed It yet, though. I showed her the opening poem, A Call, and she's listened to Modern Warfare and Bawling, but I need to get her to listen to the whole album. It's a short album. It's only 38 minutes. I'm gonna put her on the whole Eden discography binge. She loves Eden, too, because of me, and I'm traveling over 200 miles to go see this concert. I cannot drive. I do not even have my own car. I pretty much have to go with her. Because of that, I don't know, like, I know a lot of Eden fans like to meet up for the shows and stuff. You could see like posts like everywhere like, hey, who's going to the New York show, who's going to this show, whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be meeting up with anyone at the show because of, 1, I have like the early entry VIP, and 2, I'm going with my mom, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll see. Because it would be cool to like know some other people there. It would make me feel more comfortable. Plus, it's always cool to know more people who listen to Eden. Yeah, we're gonna see on that. Also, I'm gonna bring him and get him signed. I have a plan. So basically, ever since the Future Bound tour, Eden's management is weird. I don't know if they're still gonna be weird because he's signed, like self-signed now instead of being on Astralworks. He left Astralworks, his old record label, last year. But I'm gonna be bringing little Austin the Penguin over to get signed, like right here. And I'm gonna get like the signature embroidered. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask John, like, during the meet and greet, be sure to ask, because I'm scared, like, I'm gonna be nervous or something. I really hope I don't say the wrong thing. I'm already starting to worry. But I'm gonna ask John if I can meet after the show, because like, he pretty much always says yes, and people, like, meet him after the shows and stuff, like, sign things, like, get pictures with him, especially if they don't have VIP. They try to wait around his bus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask him if I can talk with him after the show and get this penguin signed. I'm gonna tell him I'm traveling 200 miles away, over 200 miles away for this concert. But of course I'm asking if it's okay, so that way if he can't or whatever, then he could say no, but that would be very cool. Maybe I'll even get him in my VIP photo. That would be very cool. Should I do it? Let me know if I should do it. I love him. But yeah, that's another thing. And yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging, and also, yes, this is gonna be my legit face reveal. I will actually be face revealing. I said before in this channel, I'm pretty sure, that if I ever met Eden, I would do a face reveal, and I'm meeting Eden. So there will be a vlog, of course. I'm gonna be in Arizona for a few days, actually, for the concert. So I'm gonna be vlogging, and yes, you will see my face. I think that's like a really epic way for a face reveal. This is kind of like Rugrats all grown up vibes, and yes, I'm saying that right because that's how the special is actually titled, where it shows them like as teenagers and they go over to the Emika concert. This is literally like that for me.
You guys, tomorrow we're officially practically teenagers. We're going to our first concert.
This is my first ever artist concert. I've done a concert before. That was Paw Patrol Live when I was 14. I went with like one of my friends at the time. Yeah, Paw Paw Patrol Live was so fun. Like that was my first like concert, but this is my first time like seeing an actual like performing artist live. And I get to meet him, and it's someone I've been listening to for almost 5 years. This is literally gonna be me at the meet and greet. But yeah, I'm seeing him Phoenix, Arizona. I'll keep you all updated on whether or not like I'm gonna be able to meet up with people and stuff. If you are going to the Phoenix show though, let me know in the comments, especially if you're doing early entry VIP or meet and greet VIP. Let me know in the comments if you're also going to Phoenix. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Raichu the Great out. Bye.